This one here goes back to Bomb Rush Records.
Yeah.
There was only, from my memory, it could be wrong. I only remember you producing one song with Vybz Kartel. That's with him and Da Vinci, Middle Day.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
could we are kill them, right? Yeah, yeah. Man.
How did that? How did that even come around?
Well, from before, from when Cartel entered the game, I did always show him some rating because just from the Portmore affiliation where we in the Cactus days when we were going to Cactus, Iwayne was out there building him, trying to get him name out there. A lot of Portmore artists, Cartel them was out there too. And it was always this pride that we have to say we are Portmore because there used to be this thing called Border Clash back in the day where Kingston artists clash with Portmore artists. So we always had this pride. So for me, I was kind of like a person with boss out there, and just every time I see him, I just was amazed by him content. So I was always bigging him up and say, yo, Portmore and Ray. Then we did a freestyle together. You may see this video that it's very popular. It always got viral every now and again. But way back in the day, him, myself, and a few others have this video of us freestyling. And I think in that time you can see the joy that we had a lot of respect for each other. I might beat off the wall with me a DJ and you know what I mean, and him a kill lyrics and Mr. Pepper and everybody, So there was that respect. And then of course we kept on crossing paths for different reasons. A lot of overseas actually, because he was on a lot of those crossover Hot 97 shows and so forth. But when the war started with him and Vado now, everybody was taking a side. And we never really taken a side in any war. So we did cool with both sides, like cool with Alliance, because we're on Killer Cool. And we don't have no problem with Portmore brother Bill out Timona Empire. So the link was there, but from years before when he just came out, he had said to me that he want to produce something for him. Like I did talk to him and him say, yo, anytime you're ready, let's link me, man. So we already have that understanding that something could be done. But when in the middle of the war now, when they build this beat, and the beat, it just sound like war. We call the rhythm war trumpet. So I'm gonna say, yo, man, I'm gonna link him, I'm gonna circle him. And what was interesting, he's such a witty person that before that, he had just come out with Vybz Rum. And
yes,
we had placed it, we had a video called Supermodel. And we had placed his alcohol in the video, of like drinking it and something crazy with it. And I don't even remember that when me I go link, it's not like we do it for him to be strategic. It was just like we are support our brother, we have a drink, we can put any other buckle, why not use his one? So when we go link him for voice now, he said, BSC, I like the promotion, I'm gonna say we do. And him say you have 4 solid shots, no pun intended, because we say solid as a rock. So him say, I see 4 solid shots, no pun intended, in the video really. And that's what I say, yo, say, this youth is very entertaining with his way he's a wordsmith and his poetic way of doing stuff. So and by that time my Beamer was also have license plate solid. So when him say 4 solid in playing and words, and then him say, yo, make the singer choose a rhythm, man. And I played some beat, but War Trumpet was the one singer find the hook. And him just go in and knock it out. Him really knock it out in no time off of the top of him head. And then when him finish him do the intro, him say, yo, BST, how some boys are PSG. Then we're going to chat like food from PSG. Luga PSG. So it was cool. It's one of the artists that I'm rate. So to get a production from him was cool. And then little after that we did the Mavado and Chase Cross. And yeah.
Big there. And that was the only song that you've actually produced with him.
That one
was just one of those things.
Well, Mavado is a person where, for me, I've never really had the ability to sit down and produce a lot of songs with him. He was someone who was always on the go. So what had happened was I had left the beat by Steven, and I was messaging him because he said that he would have recorded. He said that him would have want to record on the beat, so just leave it by Steven. But I was still linking him. And then one day, I think by accident, I walk in the studio when he was there. So I said, basically, so you suppose the voice for him. I said, yeah, but the thing I'm an artist too. Because that's the good thing. Because I'm an artist, I totally understand when people are a little busy.
Mm-hmm.
So him say put it on and him start singing and him say him sing him song from the rhythm. None of they no read McCoy. I sing they no read McCoy. Burning up. I'm so burning up. Then say shoot to the star, I know me no fire. And you know, and then I left. He was tired, he left, and then I left and he recorded the rest of it, brought in Chase. Say more put Chase on it. I say, yeah, sure, bring out to you. So similar to how Cartel did one with his artist, Mavado did one with his artist, and that was a Spitfire rhythm. But I'm still interested in recording more stuff if the opportunity presents. Every day we have ideas, you know, so just a matter of time.
This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.